So I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right. Let's look at what's going on here. King of Wands. Eight of Swords. King of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. The Lovers. The High Priestess. Seven of Cups. Ace of Swords. Ooh, and Ace of Wands. I like that. All right, and then the situation is the Judgment card. So there's a message that's trying to get through to you. All right, there's something that you need to hear. There's something that you need to see. There's a message that's trying to get through to you. All right. So current situation, we have, I feel like you're stuck. You're stuck. It could be, we have the King of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you're stuck in between something. You feel like you can't move. You can't go in either direction. You're trying to make a move. It could have to do with work because we have the King of Pentacles, but it also could be that you feel that you're stuck between two controlling, two overpowering, overbearing situations. It could be situation or it could be people. Like you feel like you're stuck in the middle. You're like, I don't know which way to go. I feel stuck. How do I break myself free from this? What do you need to focus on? I feel we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Lovers, and then we have the High Priestess. I feel again that you need to listen to that inner voice, and I feel that you need to focus on what makes you happy. Love, relationships. I feel that you've gone through a lot. I feel that you feel worn down, definitely because you've been in between this situation. And you need to focus on those relationships or those things that bring you joy. I feel that because you've been in between this situation, that the energy has been really heavy around you, like you feel held down. And it's focusing on what makes you happy and rebuilding. Rebuilding what it is that you love to do. Sometimes when we get around people who are controlling, that we don't realize that we're being manipulated, and we become submissive to those people and we lose ourselves. And I feel that you need to focus on moving yourself away from that energy and focusing on what makes you happy, so that you can start that climb back up to build up that confidence to move away from the situation, because the future energies that want to come in for you is so many beautiful opportunities, so many exciting opportunities. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups, and I feel like it's starting those new beginnings and your new thoughts and your new actions, because swords represent those the way you process things, the way you see things, and wands represents actions. And I feel that there's new opportunities, but the reason is because you've heard the message and you say, okay, I hear it, like I get it. I don't want to be stuck in this energy. I don't want to be stuck in between these two powerhouses, these two kings. I don't want to go back and forth. I feel the King of Wands represents the past, and the King of Pentacles could represent like the future, and you just feel stuck right in the now. You're not really sure. I feel like you're going back and forth. But I definitely feel like this energy that wants to come in for you is very exciting, and it's sometimes you just have to hear the message and you have to pull yourself up. So what is this being stuck in between the king of the two kings? What is that? What is that? Oh, look at that. We had the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups come out. I feel your emotions are what's keeping you back. I feel your emotions are what's making you stuck. And I feel how you get out is that you start, instead of thinking with your heart, you start thinking with your head. And I feel that you're very emotional. And I feel that with this cup and that it's spilling over, I feel like it's a situation that you're very emotional with. It could have to do something with job or a friendship or a partnership. Because now we have the Queen of Pentacles here. It could be a long time. Sorry, I get hiccups when I do readings. All right, now I feel like I have to sneeze. Woo. All right. That was a lot there. It could be a long-time friendship that you've had. It could be a long-time partnership that you had that's made you... Maybe you feel like you want to move on. You want to pursue something else. Maybe this friendship or this partnership has kind of run its course. And you're like, you know what, I think I'm ready to move on. Sometimes that happens. People are in our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And maybe this reason or this season is ending for you. And maybe that's why you feel stuck, is you feel this sense of loyalty. You feel this sense of commitment to this person or this relationship. Could be a job, too. It could be that a work that you've been working at for a really long time and you're just like, I'm not feeling fulfilled. It's just not working for me and I want to explore new things. So it could be that, too, that you are... struggling with. We have the Three of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have, it's time for change for your Ten of Cups. Okay, so clarification on that, getting back to what you love, and it's time for change to feel happy, to celebrate, to work on that Ten of Cups, to focus on moving on. We can't always live our lives, yes, we can help people out, but we can't lose out on our own life because we're always trying to help other people, or we're always trying to fit into that mold that they want us to be. We have to surround ourselves with people that accept us exactly the way that we are. And as we learn and we grow, we have to, those people have to learn and grow with us so that we don't want them to hold us back. And sometimes those people change. All right, so let's get some cards for we have the Empress. I love it. This is definitely you learning and you growing and you evolving and you changing and coming into your own power. I love it. Okay. Then we have the Judgment card, and then, of course, we got to have the Three of Swords, and then we have the, okay. Empress, learning and growing, and then the Judgment, hearing the message, and then we have the, hearing the message is time to let go of the Three of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Cups, all right? There's always seems to be a challenge for Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn Sun and a Capricorn Rising, so there always seems to be that little challenge that's thrown in there to say, yeah, you got a lot going on, but we're going to throw a little test in there, right? Going to throw a little something in there to see if you really want this, or you're really ready for this change, or you're really ready to move forward, or how badly do you want this Nine of Cups. And I just feel like there's always that little challenge in there, and it's like, can you, it's a test. There's always like a test to see. So I feel like that test is thrown in there. I feel that with this future energy, we have the Judgment, because we had the overall energy was the Judgment, which was trying to get through to you, and then we have the ending, with the Judgment. So I definitely feel like it's, you finally get it, right? It finally clicks. It finally makes sense that you felt stuck in between. You were being held back. You were holding yourself, because if you were accepting that behavior, or you're accepting that condition or that situation, and if you're staying at that job and you know that it's really not what you want to do, then you're the one that's holding yourself back. And you're the one who's going to have to pull yourself out, and you're the one that's going to have to make those changes. You could have the support of the people that are around you, but ultimately it's up to you on if you make these changes or not. There's so much beautiful energy in here. I mean, we have the 9 and 10, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the 9 and 10 of Cups, right? It's that progression from the 9 to the 10. It's moving forward. It's the Ace of Cups, and it's those new beginnings with these emotions and feelings. And you have to have that fulfillment within yourself, that motivation and fulfillment within yourself in order to make these changes. If you're feeling heavy, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling that things aren't going to happen for you, then you're not going to have the motivation to take the actions to make the changes. So again, I feel that it goes back to the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, that's the key there, right? It's being analytical and saying, okay, this is up to me, and I also have to take actions to make the changes, right? I have to start out today. This moment is as good a time as any to start doing those things and making those changes. All right, so let's grab a fortune reading card for this reading. Let's see. Oh, we have 2 that came through. We have patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Perfect. Because that's what I was saying throughout this whole reading, is to clear your mind. Clear your mind of the things that are holding you back, right? Having patience with yourself and knowing that these changes will take time. And then we have proposal. A romantic or business proposal is indicated. Definitely new opportunities. What did I say with those Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, and with, I feel, the 7 of Cups, is all of these new opportunities that are coming in for you. And don't miss out on those because you're holding yourself back, right? If you're staying in something that's not making you happy, then you're holding yourself back from finding those opportunities to those things that will make you happy, whether it's relationships or business or whatever that may represent. All right, so let's grab these 2 numerology cards. We have spiritual, career, and moderation. So I feel like it's taking it a little bit at a time, not being overwhelmed by making all of the changes at once. It could just be changing that outlook or your perspective and starting with that, and then saying, okay, what are the actions that I can take? And then the spiritual another sneeze. Spiritual career, I feel, is having that faith and belief in yourself, and having your faith and belief in, like, hearing that message, and just having that faith that everything will turn around, and putting yourself in that energy is like, everything will get better and everything will turn around for me. And not being in the energy of this 8 of Swords energy where you're feeling stuck and you're holding yourself back and saying things aren't going to happen for me or things aren't going to work for me. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.